fun with it. And like, dude, I know I need to do like gearing differently, but I just wear my DPS boost from raiding, and yeah, it's pretty fun. Like I've noticed, like sometimes you get some really sick proc or some really sick crits, and because you have vengeance, it just hits that much harder, and it causes people to just like freak out and panic. Yeah, I mean, you do notice it though right away. It's not like regular ranking. Like 5 out of 5 is, dude. I don't even really care for 4 out of 5. Like I want to have 5 out of 5 or just like 1 out of 5 and just play it like it's regular red, like traditional red. But man, yeah, dude, yeah. Anytime you want to like PvP, yeah, hit me up anytime. Or just anything, I'm down, dude. World PvP, like I've been wanting to do it. He's gonna find out, dude. So I noticed, yeah, you took a break for a while. So are you like backpack or like you just just casually just hanging out, just having fun? Yeah. Oh man, well, good to see you back, man. Welcome back. In your absence, I tried. Is there any of those trinkets that you can pop with another trinket? All right, dude. So check this out. I went to this random like AQ40. We were able to kill Sartura, right? And so it was a SR. I double SR'd the badge, and I won it just on one roll. But ever since I got it, I've been playing around with it. I can pop badge with any other unused trinket. So I pop it with scrolls, and usually I'm able to get up the buff, the armor penetration buff, like pretty quick. I mean, I've popped it with like ZG trinket. But yeah, I mean, I can pop. I noticed that I can pop it with any other DPS trinket. I try to like synergize that kind of stuff, and yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, armor penetration sick. Scrolls is dope. Um, yeah, from Sartura, Badge of the Swarm Guard. Oh yeah, the one of the warriors immediately like quit the raid, and he quit that guild. Uh, do you know who Cray is, by the way? Fucking hate orcs. just uh, asleep at the wheel, like just spamming what we're doing just because it's like it comes down to us dispelling the raid like pretty much every single time. It's just us, and I mean, I don't know. You'll see some priests on top of it, and they'll incorporate some just for fun, but yeah. Oh, 100%. And I mean, I was comparing it to Seal of Righteousness. Seal of Righteousness appears to be no. Seal of Righteousness appears to, well, I mean, the judgment part of it. The judgment part of it, judgment, like just me messing around. I feel like it's based off of your spell hit. Exactly. Backfires on me. Well, what's interesting? This might I don't know if this is gonna melt your brain or not. I don't know. But let me before I talk about it. Tell me what your thoughts are about and your knowledge of Hammer of Wrath. As this information might change your mind about things. Right, that's what I always thought. But I noticed, like when I put on my AP crit set, I feel like I'm critting way more often with Hammer of Wrath than I am with a spell crit set. If that makes any sense. And not only that, my Hammer of Wrath will not 1.5. Every time it crits, it won't 1.5 increase. It will double. And then, on top of that, when I have badge popped and I Hammer of Wrath, I will get a badge proc when every now and then with a Hammer of Wrath. That is 100%. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, badge is like a really sick trinket. I just keep finding out more and more stuff about it. And I just kind of like let's say I'm like, all right, I'm about to burst somebody, like I'll just pop it, and then I just start going into the damage in the fight, and then yeah, you definitely. Well, yeah, dude. No, people see me still, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing wearing that?" Like, I get flamed, but I don't care. What's the cooldown on that? 2 minutes? All right, that. I mean, you know, I kind of been thinking about that. Once you kind of reach a threshold with how much attack power you have, armor penetration, like, I don't even really know if it makes that big of a difference because you hit so hard with how much AP you have. I mean, you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah, you can pop. Yeah, you can pop badge too. I mean, but the thing is you're not gonna have the full stack. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's true. Right. That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, it, yeah. Yeah. It is, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to itemize correctly. Like, I try, like, and I've been watching other people, and um, Obviously, if I changed my itemization and if I got it better, like I'd be doing that much more. I just try to more or less just go for more damage at this point, just because I like to put people on the back foot, get them to freak out. And I mean, like dueling, I suck at. I'm not a duelist at all. And so usually if I'm doing some PvP, it's like like a group on group fight, and yeah, that's pretty fun. You got some people to back you up. You can do some pretty sick stuff, just blowing people up, and then I don't know. Yeah, that's just fun and exciting to me. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I, I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, even then, like, I'll just like if I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to use that much mana. Like, I'll just start rank 1 slashing, and I mean, yeah, it's not the best, obviously, but just kind of like you want to, if you're short on mana, it's like, oh, if you use rank 1, you have some plus healing with that gear, and it's like you won't run out of mana doing it. And obviously, like you want to use like your max rank holy light or flash of light in those situations. Yeah, like I said, you want to try and like, or if you're too short on mana, your mana pots on cooldown. I don't know. Yeah, just start doing that. I pretty much like I just buy the major mana pots off the auction house. They're so dirt cheap right now that like there's no point in me getting like any like even if you're in a battleground, like there's no point in getting like the PvP like mana pots. You might as well just have major. Yeah, I don't even use the healing ones. Like if I'm low on health, I'm just like, all right, well I'm just gonna die, or I'd rather just use it for the mana instead. But yeah, no, like you play PvP the right way. You use mana pots, you use whipper roots. I should probably start doing that if I'm gonna get like more and more serious about PvP. But I mean, right now I'm just having fun, and I don't really mind too much about like playing it absolutely correctly. But I feel differently about it. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, as long as you don't die, man. Dude, Jesus Christ. The Plague Bloom, I assume? The Grom's Blood. Plague Bloom is stupidly expensive. Yeah, but it's really weird right now, dude. Like, Plague Bloom is insane. Yeah, and I think that's why the monopots are so dirt cheap, is because the bots just have driven the market down. There was one point last week when someone bought literally all the monopots. I don't even know how the fuck they did that, but they did, and then they boosted the price up to like, I don't know, like 25, 30 gold, something like that. And I was like, damn, dude, good thing I bought monopots before this week. And then, sure enough, the next week they were back down to like 5 gold, 3 gold. That's what I was gonna tell you, dude. Like all day and all night, any time of the day that you log in, there's a bunch of people. Ranking now is like pretty fun. I think it's I think it's worth it. Like how it's set up now. Are you familiar with how it's changed? Yeah, so pretty much how it works to my understanding anyway is that you can you can uh you can grind and get as far as you want. Let's say you get to rank 7 and you're like halfway through rank 7 or something. You're like, all right, I'm going to take a break. They remove the ranking. But pretty much it will decay to rank 7, like at the base of rank 7, and you won't go down. Well, I like it like this because now it's like, let's say you PvP for a long time, you get to rank 12. All right, I'm going to take a break. And you come back, you resume, and you get up to rank 13. All right, I'm going to take another break. And then you come back and you grind all the way to 14. Then you're good. Yeah, well, I think that's the trick, though. It's like you got to give yourself a break. You can't just like keep doing it. And the meta now is that dude, dude, yeah, man, my hat's off to you. It would be impossible for me to do it. Just family life, work, it would be impossible. I could never like be able to do it. Holy shit, really? Dude. So, I mean, it's still. Yeah, it happens. I mean, dude. Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, I think it's I think it's for the better that it's like this. I'd actually like this better than any other way. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, yeah, I hear what you're saying, and I mean, I mean, I think you and I have talked about this before. Just I mean, I know I've talked about this a lot with some of my buddies too, who are all paladins. I mean, I look at like, okay, y- you look at paladin, and you just kind of like have to accept how people view paladins, and you just kind of like, just play to your strengths. When it comes to raiding, like, let's say be red, like, you get into raids though, that's healing, and healing's not that bad. You just in raid, there's not really too much to it. There's not a whole lot of responsibility there. So you just do it, and that gives you access to the gear that you wanna either bid on, or roll for. I mean, obviously there's some raid drama that you have to, or guild drama you have to deal with every now and then, but for the most part, my time on Era, I've never really had too much drama. Even with getting badge, that wasn't even that bad, to be honest. If there was certain people in there, yeah, it would be really bad. But no, I scraped away with getting like pretty much all my pieces of gear with not that much drama involved, and you kind of just have to accept it. Right now, I just have ass candy. It's the best I can get right now. But I mean, yeah, hopefully I can like I'm gonna do an AQ40 right now. Hopefully I can see get access to Dark Edge. That's kind of the other thing, dude. There's a bit to tell you about what's going on. Right now, people have a lot of gold, pretty much from buying it from the gold farmers and shit. So you'll see some ridiculous prices go for items that are not that great. And so obviously the really great items go for quite a bit. Yeah, that's wow. When did you get that? That was in Song? Wow. Real oh, okay. Now, yeah, that even at that time that would be cheap. I would say like a year ago, um uh I couldn't tell you, but I know that people would easily spend 80K on it. If like the right people were in there. Yeah, they would. Yeah, SR, right. I mean, yeah, dude, I mean, this kind of like depends too. Like, I have a reputation, just from playing for so many, like, in so many raids, like, people recognize me. They're like, oh yeah, this guy's good. Like, I don't know, I'm not even fully enchanted on all my gear. I only have one piece of tier 3, and I still, like, do really well in healing. I think the most important part is just, I don't know, just being cool, and then, like, I don't know, dude. I don't really think there's too much to it. You just be cool, just follow like, the raids at this point, the mechanics, and you just kind of make sure you don't, like, wipe the raid, which I don't think is that hard to do. I don't really know how to explain that. It's just, yeah, just don't be asleep at the wheel. Just kind of like, you just do the mechanics, do your part, dispel when you need it. I crack jokes, I don't know, like I crack some good dad jokes, but usually it, people remember you. Like, people will pick me, like, I'll be late to the raid or something. Like, oh man, is there an open spot? And they'll just like, I don't know, I mean, that's happened a couple times, but I don't, like, rely on that. I don't, like, throw a fit either. Yeah, dude, I'm sure you've seen it. There's a lot of, like, people so, I don't know. But yeah, dude, there's quite a bit to the game. The game has changed, like, in terms of, like, how many people are on. Like, you can play at any time of the day. There's raids that happen, in the morning time before people go to work. Uh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, it really is, and people don't believe me. I try to tell my friends, dude, and they don't get it. Yeah, I like I've been trying to tell my friends about, like started out playing one, and then like yeah, like I don't have the time to devote to that. I'm like, dude, like I, I don't even spend that much time playing it. I get to 60 super slowly, and then once I got to 60, I didn't know what I was doing. Like I just kind of figured shit out, and then I played with some people, and then once I came to Era, that's like really when the game like took off for me. Just because I got to explore so much more content, and that was just from meeting people on here. No, actually, I started playing back in TBC in 2006, I think, 2007, something like that. Well, to be honest with you, dude, like I came across you in S-Band. I think it was like back in 2016, something like that. And I was like watching like S-Band stream or at that time. And yeah, I just like came across you guys. I didn't really know, like, because you guys were playing private servers. I was like, you know what? That seems a lot of fun. And I couldn't figure out how to fucking download private server. I couldn't figure it out to save my life. I finally figured it out like in 2018. So I started playing. Yeah, it was really complicated for me, and I'm not that smart. Yeah. To be honest with you, dude, I wouldn't have like really gotten that much into this. I don't think if it weren't for watching you and S fans, um, because like, dude, I would just be like watching videos. I'd go on a walk or something and put an earbud in, and I would just like listen to you guys, like, because S fan had those recorded streams and shit. I would just like watch, like, listen to them, and just hearing what you guys were talking about, like, oh yeah, make sure you have rank 1 seal command. Well, like shit like that. Like that makes so much sense because you're wasting mana and you're not even like it's doing the same damage. You might as well use rank 1 after you judge. I don't know, shit like that. Like I would just like listen and watch your guys' stream, and I just picked up on stuff like that. And then you guys like made like a guide for PvE. I was like, holy shit, dude. No, that's not true at all. Most people, even still to this day, don't even understand how important it is for weapon speed for Seal Command. And I can't really think of like, a DPS that use Seal Command or Advanced Switch. Because you kind of like think about it, maybe you could do like a spell power build. Anyway, I'm getting off sidetracked. But the point of the story is that no, I watched you guys like quite a bit when S-Fan, like it was like 2019. I was in nursing school at the time, and oh yeah, good shit. I was in I think it was no, not 2019. Excuse me, it was like 2018. No, it was 2019. It was 2019 because Classic had come out, and he had just gotten Thunder Fury, and he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go tank. Like, I watched that shit like 15 minutes after it came out. It fucking blew my mind. He like just tanked fucking MZ as a paladin. Dude, that'd be so sick. The drama. Dude, you know what? Fuck that, man. Like, honestly, like, I talk to so many people, like, they know you. Like, I'm in phase 7. I don't even raid with them. I've only raided with them, honestly, a few times, just because their raiding schedule doesn't match up well with my schedule. Or anyway, but I know them just from, like, interacting with them, like, on so much other shit. And me interacting with like several of the members, you know, like I'm still in the guild just because there's quite a few of the guys that are actually pretty cool, and yeah, like I'll just like start talking, and like your name will come up, and oh shit, dude, that's Drakova. That's a gamer right there. Like everybody knows. Like most of the guys that I talk to, like they know who you are, and they like respect like what you've done. Like for the game. You gotta think about it. Like you brought a lot of attention to this, and people realized how much fun vanilla is. Like they're like, yeah, I agree. Oh, dude, like right. I 100% agree. 100%. I think you hit the nail on the head. And that's kind of the charm of it, dude. You know, you don't like you can see what classes do really well in certain situations, and you can see where others are not as good. But you know, like take Paladin for example. Like you can do interesting things with really fun. You can do things that maybe like the original developers weren't intending on, but it ended up like where you know wreck bombing is like super like it's incredible. You kind of think about it, it kind of like balances out with elemental shaman, I think, because they just blow you up in a reckoning paladin can just blow you up too. I've seen so many warriors like just talk so much shit, and you go and duel them with reckoning, and you just destroy them, and they're just awesome. And you know, I still talk shit with them. I still have fun with them. Oh god damn it, dude! The bane of my existence. It's not even Frost Mage anymore. But, yeah, man. It's kind of funny too. If you start talking to some players, like if they play Horde and Alliance, it's like the interesting. They'll say like, "Oh, paladins are stupid and they're overpowered," and then you know like you'll also hear them say, "You know, shaman is stupid and overpowered." And exactly, exactly, exactly. It's like, well, no, interesting. Okay, yeah, exactly. No, yeah, dude, Red's fucking sick, dude. I mean, I would raid as I would heal as red, deep red, and really like you'll do just fine. Like you don't even have to have any points in the holy tree. You'll just be doing just fine. Like raiding. Something something my buddy told me, and oh dude, I think it's so fucking true now. Pretty much, like when you go to a GDKP, you just do one. Like, dude, most of the time, like you just get paid out. Like the last raid I did, I got 5K. Like that was my payout, and it wasn't even max. It was like I think it was BWL. You know, that's just how much. So like, it's like worth it to just respec. You might as well just respec every single time. Like you're gonna do something different. Like if I'm gonna do PvP, I'll respec to a PvP spec. Oh, rating? Like I'll respec and do like healing. And like it doesn't even matter anymore. That was huge. Yeah. In the beginning of Era, I figured out, like, since I didn't have it on gold for quite a while until people came back to the game, I did 21 points into Holy, 0 protection, 30 into Red. And that was my... I would heal or DPS with that spec. With that setup. I just put on my healing gear and just heal like that, because you have Divine Favor and Illumination. I would just, you know, pop ZG Trinket, do a big heal with Divine Favor. And then, like, yeah, that's how it, like, and I would top healing meters like that. And or I could just put on my DPS suit and just, yeah, put DPS. You have Vengeance, so that's really, that's how your damage. Yeah, I feel the same. Well, that'd be cool if it, like, they would allow us to make copies, you know? Or, I don't know, something like that. But I doubt that's what's gonna happen. They'll probably just end up just making a brand new server, like, and I'm assuming... Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be pretty cool. Like, I would be open to pretty much whatever they want to do. Only thing that sucks for me now is that I got friends on retail. I'm not gonna touch retail ever again. But I have friends on Wrath. I have friends on this, and it's just too much, man. I can't split myself up. Yeah, they're doing ICC right now. I mean, they haven't announced anything. So I think in 2 weeks is BlizzCon, and they're gonna make an announcement. I'm assuming. Yeah, ICC just came out with, like, I don't know, like a week or two or something like that. Not that long ago. And ICC, dude, like that tier set for the Paladins is insane. So you remember Divine Storm, right? Oh, okay. They... Yeah, I mean, they did make a change earlier in Classic Wrath, where pretty much, you remember the spell called Hand of Reckoning? Hand of Reckoning. Pretty much, you pop it, and it's a ranged attack. It does some damage, and I think it used to taunt or something like that. But anyway, pretty much now, you make macros for all your spells. So, Divine Storm, Crusader Strike, Judgment, and you incorporate Hand of Reckoning with it. There's no cooldown, I don't think, on Hand of Reckoning. So, like, pretty much you're adding more damage to all of your abilities and everything. So they buffed Paladins in a weird way, in that sense. So, like, they were okay. I remember back when Wrath was retail, I had an add-on that would pop up and would tell me all, like, in order to maximize your damage, push this button, push that button. I mean, I did it at the time, but it didn't take long for me to realize, like, dude, this sucks. I want to go back to the Burning Crusade. Like, I don't like this. Like, that was like the... I mean, it was fun, you know, at that moment, but I realized, like, this isn't... Like, I look at it like it's retail now. Like, whatever ability is up, like, you just push it. And I don't... Right. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. There's just too much button mashing. And once I figured out, like, this stop attack and start attack because of Reckoning, holy shit. Well, first of all, seal twisting... Okay. Let me start from the beginning. So, vanilla Paladin, I would say, is pretty boring for most people. Because they seal, judge, seal, and then you just wait it. Judgment. So for most people, that's really boring. There's not too much engagement there. And you might have concentration. Okay, cool. That's one of the... That's it. With seal twisting, that added more, like, multitasking you had to do, so that made the game more engaging. But then, you add on top of that stop attack and start attack at the right moment. Now, the game is just like... It's a different game. It's like way more engaging, way more fun. Yeah, I'm constantly lining up, timing up stuff. And I think most people don't realize that. I think most people like started Paladin, tried it out, thought they hated it because they couldn't do a lot of damage. But they just didn't know what they were doing. They didn't understand Seal of Command. They didn't understand Seal of Righteousness and weapon speed. Like none of that. They didn't know any of that information. So yeah. It's gotta be a bot, dude. They have res sickness and they're trying to pick a fight with you? Oh yeah, dude, it's the total opposite, like with Wrath, like, they took away seals, like you pop it and it's like a 30-minute buff, or I don't know, however long it is. Something ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I would say, dude, like, if they did a Classic Plus and they were to buff Paladin something, like, give us the NPC, you know. So, I don't know if you've ever seen the mobs in Silithus. Like, there's these mobs that they can cast, what is it called? Crusader Strike? And it can stack up to like 5 times or whatever. Pretty much, for all intents and purposes, it's like Judgment or Crusader. But it also does holy damage as well. And it stacks. I was able to test it. It stacks with your Judgment or Crusader. So it makes your holy damage, like, super high. Like, that'd be something cool that they could give us. I kind of think of it like a Mortal Strike. Well, leave this one alone. Leave Era alone. Don't touch Era. Leave Era exactly where it's at. A new server with new things, that would be cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, no, no. Let's hear it. Get it out. I think so. Oh, shit. Well, that's something I wanted to ask you. Maybe you know about this. So there's two, like, different kinds of resists when it comes to spell. Or, at least as far as I can tell. There's, like, the level resist. So if, like, if the mob is, like, too high level, you'll get that resist. But it's not really so much of, like, because resist, as far as I understand, it's like pretty much like it's a hit or a miss. If it misses, that's how you can resist, right? Like it will say resist if it's a miss. And like, so obviously, when a spell hit, that will help rectify that. And then there's just the flat out resist where, like, let's say the mob is higher level than you. It has a chance to resist your attack because it's just a level higher than you. Or I'm trying to say it's higher level than you. Okay. Okay. So it's based off your spell hit, but it's melee crit. I mean, you tell me, dude. I mean, it looks to me like Hammer Breath is based off of your melee crit, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But it for sure procs badge. So that makes me think that it's a melee type of. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, for sure, dude. Yeah. Anytime you're back on, you ever want to play, like, hit me up, dude. Me and a couple of my paladin buddies